Orleans Pelicans. At power forward, Dorian Finney-Smith. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Charlotte Hornets. At the shooting guard position, at point, starting the man, starting at small forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron.
It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend David Aldridge on the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Clint Capella's game is based on activity. He said, I'm going to outwork you the whole game. Maybe it's not on social media, but it's efficient. I'm not thinking I want to look nice or I want to make a nice move. I'm thinking about dominating the paint. Guys, I'm thinking about dominating sideline reporting.
You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, we've got Miles Turner, Jayshawn Tate out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Bane in at the two-guard position. And for Charlotte, we've got Fox. Clint Capella is out there with Washington. And it's LeBron James. And it's Okoro in at the shooting guard. Chris, we're just getting into a new year. Already, though, injuries hitting a couple of teams.
Yeah, Kevin, but the big thing, though, get healthy by the end of the year. You know, you got to get your guys back to 100%, so you don't want to rush them back too early.
Tate with the ball. There's the pass to Bane. That three off the mark. And here's Charlotte. Now, here's Okoro. It's stolen by Tate. To the paint. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Now, here's Washington. Tate covering. Back to Washington. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can't let Washington get comfortable. Off of feed, PJ is a better shooter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA.
Donovan Mitchell at his first personal foul, first team foul.
And it's the Hornets ball. And this is year one of LeBron's two-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Tate, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Now, here's Washington. Turner covering, and finished off by LeBron.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop. He's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Shots good by Mitchell.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
The wide open look here for Fox. The three-pointer, no good.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Turner with a screen on Fox. Left side, Turner. Bane passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against Washington. LeBron kicks to Okoro. And the three off target. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. There's a good screen. Pass to Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. Charlotte's gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass goes in. Makes it off the glass.
He's fearless when it comes to attacking, scoring on the move. Fox has great body control and composure on his drives.
Mitchell outside. Passes to Finney-Smith. Mitchell against Fox. In the corner, Tate with it. Mitchell right side. And stolen by James. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Washington finds Capella. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
New Orleans making a switch here. Kevon Looney is checked in for Turner. Bertens comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Valentine's checked in for Tate. And Curry subbed in for Bain. Here's Simons. It's tipped.
People don't doubt Bertans' toughness, but he has an instinct for the game at both ends.
Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup.
Mitchell.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
There's a screen by Washington. Shot from the wing. He can't get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. It's Curry outside. They get it again. Valentine passes to Curry. There's the pick. Inside. Here's Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
It's a good heads-up play from Seth. Look, he scans the floor, finds a wide-open man.
Hornets trail by 4. Pass to Simon. Here's Pokusevski. 50 seconds left to play here in the first, and he makes that one.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And Curry has it in the corner. To the wing right side. The 3 from Bertans sinks the triple.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Here's Simons. The shot will not fall. New Orleans leading by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bertans finds Curry. Back to Bertans. Mitchell outside. And it goes down 2 points. Mitchell's got 6.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
That will count. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for and he stands 6'9", but without question.
I have the freedom to call sets, whatever I feel.
And Greg, for all of his athletic gifts, very few players have thought the game as well as LeBron has.
And they listed him at point guard in his 17th season. But it's all semantics at this point. He's always been the best decision maker on any team he's played on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
The game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Now there's Bertans out there with Turner. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. Now James really had troubles in that loss to Sacramento. Driving the lane. Good work defensively by Turner. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. To the inside, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
McGee sets the pick for LeBron. Outside Williams. Okoro kicks to Williams. Driving in. And it's sent back by Turner. Pelicans leading by 9. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. The pass to Bain. Curry on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Williams attacking. Pelicans pull it in. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Curry looking it over. To the middle. Turner passes to Curry. Stolen by Okoro. LeBron James on the wing. He kicks it to McGee. Okoro with it. Curry meets him.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Again, New Orleans turns it over. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for New Orleans.
Pelican substitution. Dorian Finney-Smith.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And after a few years of bouncing around, Seth Curry has established his place, Chris, in this NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, every team needs to stretch the floor. He brings a great attitude and a high basketball IQ. That's value.
Charlotte shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
You know a thing or two about being a floor general. Guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Hornets trail by 7. Second shot opportunity. Here's McGee. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And Curry, here we go. Turner trying to free himself up, and he comes up with the deuce. Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pelicans. New Orleans making some changes here. Kevon Looney is checked in for Jayshawn Tate. Valentine comes in for Bain. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Seth Curry. From the baseline. Here's Capella. Kept alive. And the dunk by Capella.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Turner. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Charlotte making a switch. Washington's checked in.
New Orleans basketball. Now into the lineup for your Hornets.
Mitchell outside.
PJ
Out to Turner. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low, here's Looney. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Assisted.
Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Mikhailuk. To the left side wing. Washington passes to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Simons from outside. And it's Looney with the rebound. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Wizards in Washington. Mitchell outside. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. New Orleans moving it around. 1:12 left in the second quarter. A nice shot by Mikhailuk.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Timeout for New Orleans. Fan, your honeybee.
Pelicans leading by 6.
All right, fans.
Here's Mitchell. And the basket for the fourth time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
52 seconds left in the first half. Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's a hand on it, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And Finney Smith gets it to go.
He doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
Simons surveying the D. Kicks to Capella. Here's Pokusevski. Here's Mikhailu. Off target from outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Got it off in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense.
Thanks for.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the.
We'll get to the first half.
You know, for New Orleans, they delivered the goods so far. After all the preseason chatter, they've shown that they're one of the top teams. Now, they just got to keep adjusting, and can they?
Now let's talk about this matchup. So far, a good start for the Pelicans.
They're playing.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. Getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Okoro out there with Fox. And it's LeBron James. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Fox goes in. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Bane inside the three-point line. Again, the Pelicans score.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. It's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
James looking around. There's a screen by Washington. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to James. Washington's got 6.
Right at the arc. Washington can be so dangerous. Focuses his shot and just drills.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
It to Okoro. Now here's Fox. He dishes it to Capella. That shot no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
James misses. Pelicans leading by 9. Pass to Finney Smith. Mitchell with it. Turner with a screen on Fox. Mitchell kicks to Tate. Hands it from downtown. Tate's only got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Now here's LeBron. D right on him. Over to the left wing. Okoro shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Turner with a screen on Fox. Mitchell passes to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
LeBron dishes to Okoro. Back to James. Let's go. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. James has got 8 points.
You can't afford to let James get any separation. He's a terrific shooter off the screen.
Mitchell kicks to Tate. From past the arc. And Donovan Mitchell gets the 3. He's got 11.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And some changes here for the Hornets. JaVale McGee's checked in for Clint Capella. Williams comes in for Washington. And it's Simons in for Okoro. The Pelicans also changing it up. Looney's checked in for Turner. Davis Bertans comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Curry subbed in for Tate. LeBron outside. Now the pass to McGee. Uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game.
Now remember this above all else when it comes to LeBron the Great. He's a teammate first and foremost. Think about it. He creates easy chances for all of his teammates. I think that's his #1 goal.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Here's Looney, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Left side, Fox. Nobody near Williams. Trains the three-pointer.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pelicans call timeout. Hey, fans. Who wants to play take
Okashevsky's checked in for Charlotte. And a change for the Pelicans. Valentine's checked in.
I really enjoyed watching De'Aaron Fox blossom into a leader over the first few seasons in the league.
All that comes with confidence. He has emerged as a star player, and he's become more and more assertive as a teammate. That's when it got obvious that he's a player you can build a franchise around.
Fox kicks to McGee. McGee is screen on Curry. He lobs it up, and it's McGee with the jam.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
It's Curry with the drive. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Fox. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Come on, you talk about resiliency. I mean, Fox felt the contact but refused to back down.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Back to Valentine. Curry on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Again, the Pelicans score.
Taking advantage of the mid-range area. I like seeing Curry connect from there.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pelican.
All right. Look who's coming to the
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. They've got Seth Curry. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Turner is out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. And here is Mitchell. Turner. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Assisted by
Mitchell's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Simons. Pass to Washington. Right wing. Here's Capella. Oh, good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's in there.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to the lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Here's Washington. And no good that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Back to Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Okoro passes to Simons. He kicks it to Okoro. Capella with a screen on Curry. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Leaping off the ground with such ease. Capella is exceptional with timing. How to finish these alley-oops.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. James checked in for Pokushevsky.
New Orleans. Ball. Coming onto the floor for your Hornets.
Curry finds Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. It's tipped. Curry outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
There's a screen by Washington. One-on-one here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Zero hesitation from James. Trusting his shot.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Some changes for New Orleans. Valentine's checked in for Jayshawn Tate. And it's Bain in for Mitchell.
Desmond
Around
Bain.
3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bain. There's the drive.
Desmond
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
They swipe it. Here's Curry, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Drafted out of college, Seth Curry has willed his way to a spot in the NBA, playing a couple of years in the G League.
The free throw drops for Curry. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Strong inside play from Washington. Gets it to go in with the aggressive play.
Bain passes to Turner.
With the wicked guy.
Now here's Valentine. Covered by LeBron. And Curry has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the rejection by LeBron.
Continuing to get it done on defense. LeBron takes great pride in rejecting shots away.
Floats it up for James.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Turner with the screen. Curry passes to Turner. Valentine wide open, he fires, and the Pelicans miss again. Hornets trail by 21. Pass to Capella. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And it's 9 points for Clint Capella.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pelicans.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Doesn't go that time. Good D by Mitchell. Here's Curry. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
The shot's good from McGee.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hop.
Mitchell. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry with the steal. Pass to Tate. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you.
Nobody wants problems when the host drop mobbing on a post and